Join me on a nighttime adventure to capture the incredible bioluminescent displays of insects like the fungus-gnat, which uses its glow to navigate through dark environments. Bioluminescent insects have the ability to produce their own light through a chemical reaction within their bodies. The fungus-gnat, a type of insect, uses its glow to navigate through dark environments and find food. Bioluminescence is a highly efficient way for insects to communicate, with some species using it to attract mates. Fireflies, a well-known bioluminescent insect, can control the amount of light they produce to conserve energy. Some species of glowworms use their bioluminescence to lure prey into their traps, a unique hunting strategy. In 1857, the SS Central America sank in a hurricane off the coast of South Carolina, taking over 400 lives and $400 million in gold with it. The SS Central America was a steamship that set sail in 1857 during the California Gold Rush. The ship was carrying over 400 passengers and $400 million in gold, its cargo highly valuable. On the 9th of September 1857, a hurricane struck the ship off the coast of South Carolina. The ship sank in rough seas, resulting in the loss of over 400 lives on board. The wreck of the SS Central America was lost for over 130 years, sparking many treasure hunts. In 1988, the wreck was finally found, and some of its gold was recovered, confirming its legendary status. Misinformation can have real-life consequences, like the anti-vaccination movement. In 2019, the World Health Organization listed vaccine hesitancy as one of the top 10 global health threats. Misinformation about vaccines has led to a 30% increase in measles cases worldwide since 2016. A single misinformation tweet can reach up to 24,000 people before being debunked, according to a MIT study. The anti-vaccination movement has been linked to outbreaks of preventable diseases, such as whooping cough and mumps. In the United States, misinformation about vaccines has cost the economy an estimated $1.4 billion annually. Fact-checking websites have been shown to reduce misinformation sharing by up to 80% when used regularly. Yes, you read that right. Viking warriors wore makeup to signify social status, with more elaborate designs for higher ranks. Eyeliner and other makeup helped Viking warriors to intimidate enemies and appear more fearsome in battle. The Vikings believed that makeup had spiritual significance, with certain colors and designs holding mystical powers. Viking warriors also used makeup to protect their skin from the harsh, sun-scorched climate of Scandinavia. Many Viking artifacts, including jewelry and combs, feature intricate designs and patterns that would have been used to apply makeup. The Viking tradition of wearing makeup continued long after the Viking Age, with medieval Scandinavian art often featuring elaborate facial designs. Learn how zippers replaced buttons and buckles in the early 20th century, revolutionizing the way we pack and travel. With examples from iconic luggage brands like Louis Vuitton, the zipper's invention in 1893 by Whitcomb Judson revolutionized closures but wasn't widely adopted until later. In 1913, Gideon Sunback improved the design, creating the placo fastener used in early zippers. Louis Vuitton was one of the first luxury brands to incorporate zippers in their luggage in the 1920 seconds. The zipper's popularity soared with its use in World War I military gear, making it a standard fastener. By the 1930 seconds, zippers replaced buttons and buckles in most luggage, making packing and travel much easier. Join me as we explore the ancient Roman festival of Saturnalia, where social norms were flipped upside down and slaves became masters, and learn how this festival influenced modern-day Christmas traditions. Saturnalia was an ancient Roman festival held in December, honoring Saturn, the god of agriculture and time. During Saturnalia, social norms were reversed. Slaves became masters, and masters served their slaves. The festival involved feasting, gift-giving, and role reversals, creating a chaotic and joyful atmosphere. Saturnalia's traditions included masquerades, music, and dancing, blurring the lines between social classes. The festival's influence can be seen in modern-day Christmas traditions, such as gift-giving and merriment. Find out how much Qatar spent on hosting the 2022 FIFA World Cup, a staggering $220 billion, making it the most expensive World Cup in history. The 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar is the most expensive World Cup in history. Qatar spent a staggering $220 billion on hosting the tournament, a record-breaking amount. The cost is more than 15 times the amount spent on the 2018 World Cup in Russia. The majority of the budget went towards building 7 new stadiums and renovating 3 existing ones. The infrastructure development included a new airport, roads, and a metro system. The tournament is expected to generate around $6 billion in revenue, a small fraction of the total cost. Is there really a specific heart rate zone that optimizes fat loss? The fat-burning zone myth originated from 1,960 seconds research on athletes' muscle tissue samples. This zone supposedly occurs at 50–70% of maximum heart rate, burning more fat for fuel. However, exercise physiologists like Dr. Bill Orban argue that this concept is oversimplified. In reality, the body burns a mix of fat and carbs at various intensities, not just one zone. Higher intensity exercise may burn less fat during exercise, but boost metabolism afterwards. Ultimately, consistent caloric deficit and progressive exercise lead to fat loss, not a specific heart rate zone. Hear from Sven Mattisson, one of the co-inventors of Bluetooth, about how he and his team developed the technology at Ericsson. In 1994, Sven Mattisson and his team at Ericsson began developing a new wireless technology. The team's goal was to create a single, universal standard for connecting devices. Mattisson's team named the technology Bluetooth after a 10th-century Danish king who united warring factions. Bluetooth's first prototype was developed in just 6 months, using a hacked-together system of cables and chips. The first Bluetooth device was a headset, which debuted in 1998 and revolutionized hands-free calling. Today, Bluetooth is used in over 10 billion devices worldwide, from headphones to medical devices. From exploding airbags to faulty engines, we'll count down the most critical car recalls that put millions of lives at risk. The first car recall in the U.S. was issued in 1966 by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA. In 2014, General Motors recalled 30 million vehicles worldwide due to faulty ignition switches, resulting in 124 deaths. Takata's exploding airbag recall, which began in 2013, is the largest in history, affecting over 100 million inflators. Ford's 1,970 seconds Pinto model had a faulty fuel tank design, causing at least 27 deaths and hundreds of injuries. In 2009, Toyota recalled 9 million vehicles due to unintended acceleration, resulting in 37 deaths and 350 injuries.